Well guys, what a bloody day I've chosen to do some knife reviews. It is about 11 o'clock and it has been raining all morning. I've just about finished my day's work actually. Get out of bed early, you can get it done. Fed up all the birds, they're happy. I on the other hand, oh, wet. Let's get on with this knife review. This is the Schrade Schf 33. New for 2015. Roll on Christmas. Get the turkey in the oven. We love Christmas. .33. Let's have a look at it. Bump. There it is. Tanto style. Lovely. Slight recurve on there. Great utility knife. If you're into bug out prepping, bushcraft survival. These Tantos are becoming very popular now in the survival community because they're good for piercing. Black coated on there, and the coating has lasted really well. I've done some heavy chopping with this and some cutting. It's done good. Schrade logo. Always love Schrade. The way they finish their knives and they put the Schrade stamp on there and it looks pretty cool. Let me just have a look on the stonewash finished one. If you have a look. There it is, that it's actually indented on the steel. Brilliant. Finished off lovely. Perfect. Some nice jimping on there. Full tang construction. Blade is a couple of mil, maybe 3 mil, going down to about a mil. I'm not sure how long that tip would last. You certainly wouldn't want to be prying with it because you bend it. If you find yourself prying with a knife, stop, reassess. Find the right tool for the job. Prying, right, just don't work. You've probably all seen it in the films and stuff. Don't do it with your knife. It doesn't matter what steel you got. I've seen some very high-end steels snap. They just go further when you bust the tip. Got like a plasticky handle. Oh, nice lazy grip in there. Feels great in the hand, I'll give them that. No hot spots. Quite chunky scales. I like chunky scales. All bolstered down. Fantastic. It's like a rubber. Full tang. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Do like these Tanto styles because it gives you another cutting edge there. You can keep that razor sharp if you want to. It's ideal for little tasks out in the field. For cutting string, I've got kind of little bits of string here, look. For cutting string, because of the slight recurve, can't do it. The string's probably too small for me to do this. No, that's alright, it's cutting it. There you go. I did have string, but I've been here cutting it up. Fantastic. You've got a little bit there, look, it just stops your finger from going on that blade, because I'll tell you what, if you went on there, you'd probably do a lot of damage. Kind of Schrade always build in these little things, little safety things on all their knives, you'll notice that. I've noticed that. About 9 inches overall. Now I'm gonna, there is some downers with this knife. Let's not beat around the bush here, as they say. There's no lanyard loop on this knife, and that'll be a downer for some people, that'll be brilliant for others, and you know, this kind of mixed emotions. I'm not sure. A knife this size, I wouldn't put a lanyard loop on it anyway, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning it. But I know some people like their lanyard loops, and this one hasn't got one on there. That doesn't alter the effect of how good the knife is. Some people now will leave a comment and probably say, well, the knife, you need a lanyard loop for safety. And that's fine. My biggest advice is when you're using it, just don't let go of the knife. Sorted. All in all, it feels great in the hand. It works well. Nice jimping on there. It'll be an affordable knife. The Sheath. Like a polymer plastic, it is tough as anything from Schrade's normally pretty bomb proof. You got to admit that they always kind of use stuff that is good. Right hand carry only. You can see where this is going. Right hand carry only. Lefties, you'll have to have another sheath made for it, because this part is fixed. It does sit on the belt really well if you're right-handed. It does sit on the belt. We have tried it. It does work. Just felt weird getting the knife out being left-handed. And that's what I like about the other Tanto style one I've reviewed, the 34, because of the sheath is multiple carry, right, left, up, down, on your neck, wherever. So the sheaths, right hand, polymer plastic, tough as boots. Retention is okay. I wouldn't like to go because it will fall out. But if you're kind of doing that with a knife in the sheath, it's, I don't know, something's probably gone wrong. But there is one thing that I can't, well, I lose sleep over it. It rattles. It does rattle in the sheath. I can only be honest on the video. Not sure whether Schrade can fix that problem. I got no idea. Maybe. The reason why a lot of the sheaths are, you know, kind of like this, you can see all the money that kind of, when you buy a Schrade knife, all the money gets put into the knife, and I'm sure it does. Although some of their sheaths, like the Kydex ones they do, are absolutely fantastic. They're amazing. I'm not sure why they went along with this sheath. I don't know, maybe to keep the cost down, maybe to try something different, because Schrade's not scared of trying something different, which is good. So the sheath does rattle. Edge retention isn't the best. In my eyes, I can only be honest. For you guys, it may be brilliant. Now some people won't mind that rattle, it won't bother them in the slightest, and I know guys that are like that, kind of their sheath, you know, if they step over a log it falls out onto the ground and I'm not bothered about it. I know I've got friends like that, you know. But I can't ignore the fact that actually the knife is really good. And the sheath itself is pretty cool in the sense that they've left these, you could wrap paracord around there and put a ferrocerium rod on there and all types of weird and wonderful stuff. Make yourself a bit of a survival kit and put on there, or an emergency kit. So it's kind of like 50-50. I just don't know. If I could only get over that rattling, which unfortunately, personally, I can't. But I don't know. The knife itself, I just as a knife, it ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I like it personally, only because I'm getting into these kind of recurved Tanto styles. You know, the 34 has been my favourite utility carry knife out on the shoot, and it's an amazing knife to use. This thing is equally the same, slightly bigger, do a bit of chopping there, and this, you know, this bit kind of acts like a bit of a chopper if you're chopping up a bit of wood. It does work. What I'm gonna do, so all in all, oh, it's all right. All in all, it's a good knife. The sheath isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it will be affordable. And Schrade do, if you look on Schrade's website, they've got high-end, middle, low budget, tactical, assisted, modern day space age technology, sharpening systems that are amazing, everything. They've kind of got everything on there. Kind of, you know, if you were prepping for a zombie apocalypse, a bug out videos, and you want to kind of, you're bugging out through bad weather and all that, they've got everything on there. And for the old guys out there, they do an old timer range, and for the modern guy that likes old timer stuff, they've got that on there. It's all types of weird and wonderful stuff. The website, at Taylor Brands LLC is definitely worth going and checking out. I'm not just saying that because I'm reviewing Schrade stuff. I just think they've got an amazing range of knives on there. Absolutely fantastic, and it kind of caters for everyone. You know, I've kind of tested a few people and said, what kind of knives do you like, and they've had a look and they've always found something on there that they enjoy or they've looked at and they're using now out in the field. So that's quite good. Do shop around whenever you buy knives for the best prices. Worth checking out Schrade on their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel does some amazing giveaways, and they do the bloody coolest of videos on there with some guy who's doing some kind of like action movie. It's amazing. The kind of anybody who makes videos will think that is the coolest video I've ever seen, and they do a great job. They do some amazing giveaways on there, and they are just absolutely amazing people. If you've got any queries or questions or whatever, get hold of Schrade, they'll get back to you, and I'll tell you that now. I like that in a company. They don't beat around the bush, they'll give you an answer. Also on their Facebook page, if you're on Facebook, don't forget to check them out on Facebook. They also do some amazing giveaways on there, and you never know, guys, just by subscribing, leaving a comment on their videos or on their Facebook page. They love positive feedback, and they love the, you know, if you've got any negative feedback, they're always willing to listen, and that's what I like about it. They do give so much to the community in the sense of competitions. They give a huge volume of knives to people that are interested and support Schrade. So if you support Schrade, you may find yourself one of the lucky winners of their knives. This knife itself, down where I am on my local pheasant shoot, we kind of raise about £1,000 a year for charity, and we do that between like 20-30 odd blokes. We raise that kind of money, and we do it throughout the whole year, and at the end of the year it's probably about £1,000 in the pot. We do a couple of raffles each year, hence where I'm going to go with this knife. I'm going to actually put this knife into the raffle. I've already donated 2 or 3 of my own personal knives as well, which I put in, and I'm kind of do it every year for them, and it's good. It's good that we're able to do that, and we're in a position where we can just kind of help out a charity. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, I've not really got 100% clearance from Schrade yet, but I know the guys and girls over at Schrade. I'm sure Mr. Taylor at Taylor Brands won't mind me donating this knife to the raffle, which will be raising money for a charity. So I'll thank Schrade for that. Not only the opportunity to review, but the opportunity also to put a couple of knives, or a knife. I've got a couple of my own personal ones that I've got also into the raffle. And like I say, every year we raise money for charity, which I'll try and get a picture uploaded onto my Facebook page or something like that. And I'm sure the guys and girls at Schrade won't mind. And if they do, I'll just get a bargain. But I'm positive I won't. They are amazing people. So guys, I'll tell you another before I go. Knives get such bad press these days, and it's such a shame because it's such a good tool out in the field. And just be sensible with your knives. Carry them if you've got a good reason for carrying them out camping out in the field. Be sensible and be safe. And just check out Schrade's videos on the kind of safety tips that they've done on knives and maintenance. It's pretty good. They've covered it all. But with knives getting such bad press, you know, and putting something like that in a raffle where it's shooters and hunters that are there and the chance to win it, we are doing some good with them. And remember, when it comes to knife crimes and knives and things like that, the knife never did anything wrong. It's always the individual. So just be sensible and be careful. And remember, and I know all you guys are that follow me and watch my videos are all knife lovers and are sensible people out there. They're a good tool and we want to be able to hold on to them. So guys, with that in mind, you've looked at the Schrade Schf 33, new for 2015, by, in my eyes, one of the best companies I've ever had dealings with. So guys, with that in mind, thanks very much, and I'm sure from me and Schrade, if I don't see you before Christmas, I'm pretty sure I'll have another video out before then. You guys have a great Christmas. Be safe, be good. Hopefully Santa Claus gets you every knife that you wanted. Or tent, or fire starter, or kit, or stove, or baton. We'll see you on the next one.